I invite everybody to go over and watch Little Me's program from earlier today. He's a genius, that one. Just a genius. Like, I love you, Little Me. Oh boy. I mean, if you're gonna make up stories and do that kind of shit to me, how are you to your wife behind the scenes, bud? Just asking the questions. You know what I mean? I fucking can't stand doing these videos. I can't stand it anymore. Listen, Little Me. This is what I believe, and it may not be true, bud. But if it is, your brain's in a whole lot of fucking trouble, bud. I've been trying to tell you. Hey, I think God has people on this earth to learn lessons, to learn lessons and grow from those lessons because we learned from them, bud. And that your world is going to get turned upside down and you can't fucking run, you can't hide, and you sure enough fucks can't lie anymore, sweetheart. Because she's going to be right there in your fucking face and you're going to know, oh shit, I got to face myself. It's going to be a tough battle for you, bud. But I'm over here cheering for you, even though I think you're a dipshit. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, like your wife's going to have to wake up, right? Best thing because you're gonna go mental for a little bit, bud. You're gonna be like, "What? Who is really that per" One day, I want you to look back and I want you to laugh at the little me you are today. You're gonna be like, "Being a dipshit like that was all worth it to bring me to the man I am today." I hope you can get there, you know what I mean? But you can only do that by getting into the truth, little me. Only getting in there by the truth, bud. Like, you can sit there and say, "Oh, I only take your own stuff and use it against you." You're in for a big brain wallop in there, my friend. Big, big, big. You want to paint me out as somebody who's evil and twisted? Now you want to make it sound like I'm such a bad parent. I shouldn't even have children in my house. And then you want to use the truth and try and use it against me? Hey, Carl, how many kids are ever ripped out of your house? Look at me. I'm little me. I'm a fucking good dad. Look at me. And we both know you're a spineless fuck who wouldn't do the right thing to save his own fucking life. Heck, you disgust me, little me. Not very Christ-like of me to say, but it's the truth. You fucking disgust me. We should talk about that, shouldn't we? We should talk about how I asked for people to talk to me about this because I didn't think it was right that a child got ripped out of my fucking house. Felt like kind of baby stealing, but nobody wanted to fucking talk about it, did they? No, I don't want. The little me sure wants to use it against me. So let's talk about that. So yeah, my kid had a kid. Didn't know if it was his kid. He had some previous bad experiences about, you know, being told he was whether he was the father or not. You know what I mean? So he just wanted to make sure. You know what I mean? He wanted DNA test. Well, anyways, what happened was, as well, the young lady gave birth to the child. Well, turns out she tucktailed and ran, leaving my son as the father. She had detained the whole time he was the father. So they give my son the child. So my son wants to get things done as fast as he can. So he's gonna go get a DNA test while he has the child, you know what I mean? And we can get it all, you know what I mean? He doesn't want a baby going to foster care if it's his, so it came here. The baby came here, given to my son. Wow. Previous before, because little me like the this girl said this about you and this about you. Yeah, bud, I've said it on my videos. We had her in our house so she could see her son. And because she didn't think she was gonna win the court case, we're not trying to keep her son from her, but due to what she was doing, she wouldn't be able to get so to justify herself, I don't know why or what or anything. She made a complaint to CAS that I told her son that I wanted to kill myself. Now, I know where she got this. I've said it on my videos. She got it because I've made TikToks stating that I'd love nothing better than to join the MAID program. So at least I could tell my story. And maybe the best thing that would come out is I'd have someone to talk to and well, if I was crazy, I could not be crazy anymore. You know what I mean? But thinking you see the real world and the way it is, and twisted fucks like little me running around. See, I tried using that too. I'd sacrifice myself. Never hurt myself. Never ever said that. In fact, I said the opposite. I gotta keep going for God. I just wish every day I didn't wake up here. But when I do, I got a job to do. So you know what I mean? I'm not ending up in a place with little me. No way. No. No, 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 no. So, yes, you tried using that, and there was something else about me and my wife fighting that she saw. No, we weren't fighting, there was no yelling, no screaming, no anything. We had a disagreement, like fucking most couples do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, CAS came, and they came and asked the boy questions, and, well, it turns out he didn't know what the frick they were talking about, you know what I mean? But hey, little me, you wanna keep using, my traumas against me because you like to be a bully, but you can't bully this guy, bud, because I know who you are. You're a sick little fuck. Insecure piece of shit who wants to make himself feel like he's better than me when he knows clearly you're not, buddy. I'm clearly willing to do things you've never been willing to do, ever. But one day, hopefully, you can become a brave little soldier in Christ and you can find your way and not be such an insecure little fucking bitch. You know what I mean? I go on your panel to talk. Like, go watch it. Let me know where you let me talk. No, well, let's get back to this first. So, yeah. So they never came and talked because it's two different CASs, right? So what they did is they tricked my son. They gave him a phone call saying, "Hey, meet us here," and he going to get his DNA test done. And they take the baby. They stole his baby. 3 months. 3 months of her life. They never came to my house, never visited, never nothing. They stole his baby because they were too lazy to ask questions. All they had to do was talk to the other CAS. That's the problem. No communications. We'll just do whatever the fuck we want. We got the power. We got the power. I'm not triggered, Dex. I'm done. I'm done with the likes of you, and I'm done with the likes of little me. If you don't want help, that's your free will, bud. Hey, Martin, how's it going? That's probably who that is. Have a good time, bud. Enjoy the rest of your life. Keep preaching that Bible, bud. Have a good time. The words can come out of your mouth, bud, but God knows your heart. And it's not hard if a simple human like me can see your heart over a screen, bud. You think you're in big trouble, but that's between you and God. You might be doing good. There might be something I'm not seeing. You think I need your help text? No. You need me more than you'll fucking ever know, bud. But I don't want to see you suffer. You're gonna have to suffer. And then we'll know you're doing good. When you're suffering, that's when we'll know you're doing good. Because that's when you're gonna reach for God and you're gonna ask for his help. Just say, hey, show me the truth. Show me the truth of who I am and what's going on outside of me. What is my real reality? What is your real reality, Text? Did you see? I just watched a shorty by Dagburn. He's just an idiot. Like, that was a good fucking video that Upchurch played about the cops, right? And Dagburn turns it around and makes it all about himself. That video where that cop's talking, he's talking about like a deep state. Like, hey, we're investigating shit that there's a whole lot wrong. And well, we have other police taking everything from us. Where the fuck is Trump on this? Where the fuck is every politician on this? Saying, who took those files and what the fuck are you doing? But we can't figure that out, can we? No. Like, hey, at Upchurch, you have 3 million subbies, bud. You're a creative genius. You can come up with a way to fucking help those cops, you fucking moron, rather than just posting their video. Be the difference, dumbass. But hey, like I said, there are some good cops out there, but they're fucking being weeded out right now, aren't they? Hey, boys, you don't want to follow the. How is Trump supposed to change that if it's all fucked up when he gets in office? Or they even like world should be coming together for Tennessee right now, going, hey, FBI, we know you're fucking useless because you haven't given us Epstein's list, let alone Diddy's. Like, hey, boys, we know you're crooked. 51 or 52 of you should be going to jail right about now because you signed off on a laptop that was true and saying it was false. You guys just let this deep state or whatever the fuck it is just keep running all over the place. Fucking running and living in Loserville because we can't stand up and fucking just unite and say something. Instead, we'll fucking be entertained by Rocco. Rocco will entertain us. Let Rocco rule our brains. Tax, you can't even get over on a fucking have you even won a troll battle yet, bud? Your video's more like milking videos. But you're part of the little family. You don't realize you're being milked, do you? Little me's been milking himself the whole time. I warned you people. I warned you, I warned you, I warned you, I warned you. It's like not a "I told you so" moment, but it's like, "Fuck, I tried desperately to fucking warn you, like, you guys are stupid. Like, you get what you deserve." You know what I mean? But there's no chosen ones, so don't worry about it, you're all good. Little me can spread all his bullshit all over the fucking place he wants. No repercussions. Don't worry, cupcake. Find out when we meet God, eh? Or maybe before that, eh? Damn Galactic Federation of Aliens. What if that came to pass? Hey, Tax, wouldn't you look like an idiot? Here I am preaching at you. Hey, guys, know your own power. Let's make a change in the world. And you guys are all like, no, you're the loser, Carl. You, we're going to lie about you. And like, like Johnny Depp, I've always told him, you are going to be world fucking famous, bud. Your dreams are going to come true. I just don't know if they're going to come the way you asked for them. You know what I mean? Just like me when I wished upon that star. And I say, God, give me the truth. And just like Johnny, when he said, hey, universe, make me famous. I'll do anything. Can you imagine? Johnny Dagburn finding out he's an idiot. Does he hit the YouTube streets again? Or does he come on saying he's sorry every day? I had a different version of Jesus. I didn't know the truth paid a fucking I didn't know the truth mattered. I was told Jesus died for my sins. I thought it was good being an idiot. You know what I mean? But you guys don't know what I mean because oh, what other good things was little me saying? Some great stuff. Wouldn't even answer one simple question. Hey, Bud, how do you fix mental health? Hey, Bud, how do you fix mental health? Hey, I'm gonna leave if you get to ask all the questions. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it when someone else wants to take control of a situation. You know what I mean? He just can't handle it. And then when I leave, he's like, drugs. Hey, bud, I'll admit, the marijuana, the copious amounts that I was using, because what I was going through was really bothering me. And not being able to talk to anybody, that's what drove me that way. You know what I mean? But that's not me today, though. You know what I mean? You guys want everybody living in their past. I learned from mine. I hope you guys do the same. You know what I mean? I really do hope. Text. You can find yourself, sweetheart. She's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? You think like little me's taking a lot of people down with him. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people in his comment section just trashing the fuck out of me, eh? Just trashing me. And like, do you guys listen or pay attention at all? Do you really think I go around to the park and smoke dope around children? Do you think I go to the church being a fucking menace? Do you think I'm bad around children? You guys better answer these questions truthfully, or she's gonna be really fucking brain hard on you. Yeah, but let's get back to this Upchurch video. Have you seen it, Text? You seen it, bud? Tennessee cops saying, "Hey, this is like this is a worldwide thing we're working on, like at least countrywide or whatever the fuck it was, America wide, whatever." I'm like, it's probably worldwide. Imagine to raid a cop's home too, right? For doing an investigation. Weird. But what do you think about your FBI? That you don't stand up and fucking make them give you your answers. What do you think of those guys there? Tax? Do you think they're good for you, or do you think they're destroying the world? The USA is in charge of destroying the world right now because you won't stand up and fucking use your voice against the cocksuckers who are enslaving you. It's the only your same people who are supposed to be protecting you, but you're not protected. They hate you, and I love you, and that bothers you. See how passionate I get? I want you healed in the brain so bad. But hey, God has told me separation is going to be the key. You know what I mean? If there are people that just don't want to come to the truth, you probably shouldn't be around them. Stop trying. It's a waste of energy. You know what I mean? You guys have been being trolled. Gathering information on yourselves so I can show the world. You set yourselves up to look like the idiots that you are. Here's the great part: you can't run, you can't hide, and you can't lie. You're gonna have to face it. I hope you do well. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. Like, hey, we all act this way because we're programmed. Like, you can't see it. We all got to be part of little groups to make ourselves feel good about one another. And then others got to be part of their own special little victims group. You know what I mean? So they always have something to complain about because complaining feels so good too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I complain a lot. But I also try and come up with solutions, right, Text? What are some of my solutions, Text? Aren't you just not fucking listen or give a fuck? I both. Hey, Text. Do you want to know how hard this journey's been for me? I want you to put yourself in my shoes, bud, because she's not what you think. Just because you hear something, that's not the way it went. Because I can tell you something, and you can get a totally different vision in your head. Do you actually know what it's like in that at times I thought I was Jesus in my spiritual, like not the avatar, right? But the soul. And you would think that somebody who thinks something like that, that'd be a good fucking whopping time, right? You should be like, no, no, bud. No, no, it's scary. Really fucking scary for me. I'm like, I don't want to fucking think this way. Like, what the fuck is going on with me? I'm fucking scared. I need someone to fucking talk to. And you try and talk to psychiatrists. No, I'm not going to talk about it with you. Talk about it with your family. You go out on the internet and you're like talking to somebody, please fucking talk to me. Like, you know what I mean? And then when no one's talking to you, then your brain's just like, you've already found out that well. Your friends are not who you thought they were. Then you find out your family's not who you thought they were, and but then again, you think that, like, anything's possible, Dax. When you're in this spiritual awakening, you know what I mean? But if you talk to people, that's how you can get yourself together quicker. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure of it. If you actually have common sense, because I always had common sense, I just wanted to rationalize what was going on in my mind. I wanted to explain why I thought these things that I thought, but I couldn't get them out. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted me to hold that fucking trauma in, make sure that I'm just fucking crazy for thinking that shit because it was always used against me. I remember the cops here one time and she's like flipping out and I'm just like, oh. And she's like, well, he's fucking crazy. He thinks he's fucking Jesus. It's like, yeah, and he used that against me. And he used one of my fears against me. But no, I stood up and I said to the cop, it ain't the way it sounds, but she is telling the truth. So if you'd like to talk about it, I'd be more than willing to talk about it. No, no, Carl, that's not our job. We don't care who you think you are. What? You don't want to know if I'm a whack job saying I'm Jesus and I'm gonna go out and do something? Like, shouldn't you at least listen to like but no, no, that's policing today. No, Carl, once we get that phone call saying you're crazy though, we're gonna get you right in. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. Especially when, you're having visions in your head and shit like that. It's like, motherfucker, I can like I say this shit to somebody, it's just gonna make me look crazy. And it's like, I want to find a way to get it to stop. You know what I mean? Text. Can you imagine that going through your head? I mean, I played the little game. I got to learn from it. You know what I mean? I got to learn who I thought Jesus was. You know what I mean? Because at first I was on Facebook and I was like determining who was going to go to heaven and who was going to go to hell. And I was the people I knew. It was all nonsense, just stupidity that I even did that, you know what I mean? Jesus didn't even say, "Yeah, that just for the Father," you know what I mean? I don't even think tax I don't even think it's for the Father to decide. I think it's for us to decide. Do we wanna be with the Father, or do we wanna get the prize behind Lord Satan? Which one do we want? Do we wanna act like Jesus, or do we just wanna have lip service about Jesus and do the things that the devil likes us to do? Like, stay silent, stay in fear, always think that we don't have the power, eh, Tax? We can't do anything about that. How silly of you to think such a thing. You guys are fucking weird. But yeah, Tax. Um, it's just no problem. Um, okay. What were we talking about, Text? Huh? Could you imagine if if I had a Christ inside of me, but I don't do any special, like, you know what I mean? And I sure as don't think that I'm Jesus or want anybody to worship me. Jesus died for this. That's that's who we're supposed to be like. I'm just trying to learn how to be like him, you know what I mean? The best way I can. And who knows, maybe I'm even fucking up right now. Maybe I still have a lot of learning to do. But I do know the truth. No matter what, bud, she should be the number one thing in your life. And we're not smart enough to figure that out. And the truth is, like, I tried asking someone, "Hey, should a pedo be a president?" Clearly got told, "Well, no." Well, then why is no one helping Ashley Biden? Can you imagine the trauma built up if that diary well, the diary's real. There's no disputing it. No disputing it. In fact, the person who found it is being sued. You ever think maybe it was left on purpose? Maybe Hunter's not as stupid as he everybody thinks he is. Maybe he left that laptop on purpose. Maybe he's just tired of living the way that he is, but he has to because he has to keep up with the Biden name, has to keep up with the facade or he'd get hurt or who knows, right? Who knows? I don't know what's going on that side. All I know is that diary's fucking real, and it never hit the mainstream news. Like, I think it's gonna be a big shock to the world, like, I think, like, Marky Mark there on Facebook, I think he thinks having a dinner with Trump and while just kinda maneuvering sides or whatever, whatever's best for him, you know what I mean? You don't think you have to go to God and you manipulated the fucking universe to the whole world to live in a fucking facade? You don't think there's a price to pay for that? You Mark Zuckerberg has such a special privilege to give people such a fucking great tool to communicate, but instead, he uses it to brain fuck people to think well, whatever his master tells him. That's a big deal. I know you guys don't think so, but oh, Marky Mark, when he has to go visit God, he's gonna take a whole lot of karma with him. That's karma. When you fuck that many people's brains up, you have to pay for it. Whether you wanna fucking pretend like it didn't happen and that you're still a good guy, just because 'cause you're not the one with the fucking dictation, your silence, your cooperation, it's just the same. It's like you text, you're cooperating with your FBI that you know is dirty right now, and your CIA and all this other shit. I can't believe but then again, maybe there is people talking, I just haven't seen it about that Tennessee thing. That's the thing. When I tried reaching out to Upchurch to see if he was chosen to do that Dick Durbin thing, right? It was also it woulda helped him with Tennessee, right? It was Marsha Blackburn that kinda gave me the idea, right? Asking Dick Durbin for the list, at least someone was asking for the fucking list. It's just following Dick Durbin after that going, and he's like, "Epstein, what the fuck?" Like, just totally ignoring it, and it was weird. That's why I wanted to target Dick Durbin. That boy's hiding something. I'm sorry. He was dancing. Like, you guys gotta learn human behavior, you know what I mean? Maybe that's why most of you guys know you use avatars and you don't fucking show yourselves. Little me hides behind the muscle. Should I say something here before Carl? Yeah, quick second. You're ashamed of the way you look, little me. Look at me. Gorgeous. Even all I've seen some cheap comments. I don't fucking care about it. You know what I mean? I have to pay the price for my own mistakes and well, I took it easy on the fluoride. Uh, little me or text, buddy. What if this is the third temple? You got to build it up yourself. Nobody's building up the third temple but yourself. Hey, you're gonna see a nasty reflection when she starts to flutter a little bit. You're gonna be like, "That's really who I am." Damn. Don't don't worry, Dax. We all go through it. I ain't been no angel, bud. You have to go through shit, understand shit, so you can solve shit. You know what I mean? You have to understand what you've been through, learn from it, and then that's how we can grow. You know what I mean? No, you don't. Like, do you think I'm thinking little me needs to go on the fucking Mount Rushmore of shitheads. Like, have you heard me talk? This is older in my videos. In my world, in my world, if I could build my world. See, I like to learn from turds. It's awesome. So what I want to do in my world is I want to have like, you know how there's a Mount Rushmore. I'm gonna have like Bill Gates, Justin Trudeau, George Soros, that Klaus Schwab, little me. Hey, so I'll always remember, be a better person, Carl. But here's the deal. Now, just in case I do get to go to heaven, I can't make assumptions. I just can try and do the right things and then hope for the best outcome. You know what I mean? Being authentically myself, the best that I can. But the best part about the Mount Rushmore of shitheads, I wonder if that world we could turn those shitheads into diamonds. They could be real success stories. You know what I mean? Like the evilest twatwads in the world turned to the truth, repented, and became the light rather than the darkness. Isn't that a success story? But here's the thing. I think we have to pay here. You know what I mean? We have to repent. We have to understand what we've done. So, in order to become a diamond, you're going to have to put yourself under extreme pressure. Right, here's the deal. God will be there for you once you realize and you want to make that change. He'll be like Mickey on your shoulder saying, "Hey, little me, get the fuck up. You ain't done yet. You can win this fight, little me. You got this. It's going to be the toughest opponent you've ever had, little me. Yourself, buddy. It's a hard fight, but you claim to be a little fighter. Let's find out." Anyways, I'm gonna go. The truth, my wife is here. My wife is here, Marty Mar. If you like to talk to her, I can have her come on your show if you want there, Marty. She can get a good glimpse of you, the big old prize you are. Who's got more going for him in life right now? Who wants to fight for my wife? Marty or Leg Day? Who's got more going for him? Huh? Who's got the better resume? Well, I can tell you, Marty. Marty. But I don't think Leg Day has children, you know what I mean? I think I think if you're gonna take over my family, you're gonna have to like children or something, you know what I mean? And I don't know if my wife accepts you if you don't have time for your own children. I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to find out. Anything you want to talk about, Text? Still here, or you do leave? Are you getting scared? Probably not, eh? Do you want a Bible verse? Here, this is just random. I don't even know it. See if we can find something that. All right. What are we on? John 7.
Oh my gosh, that is so nice.
25. He says, Then they said to him, Who are you? And Jesus said to them, Just what have I been saying to you from the beginning? I have many things to say and to judge concerning you, but he who sent me is true, and I speak the word, those things which I heard from him. Did he just say, I have many things to say and to judge concerning you? See, like for me, when I call you guys stupid, you can't call it judging, right? Because I give you reasons why, but if you can't give me you can't let me know where those reasons are not valid, then other than saying, hey, Carla, you're crazy. You know what I mean? And I speak the world those things which I have heard from him. They did not understand that he spoke to them of the Father. Then Jesus said to them, This is what Jesus said. When you lift up the Son of Man, then you will know that I am he, and that I do nothing for myself. Do you hear this? He did nothing for himself. But as my Father there taught me. See, this is what I think I've been trained from God, by God. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. I just don't think so. I speak these things, and he who sent me is with me. The Father has not left me alone, for I always do those things that please him. So, do you think Jesus wanted to let himself get crucified? He was willing to sacrifice himself so that people could learn the truth. He said that was the way, did he not? Hey, strangers. I don't know. It's still here, tax like what if anyways, I'm gonna go. We got a little bit of stuff going on here, and maybe I'll come back later. Maybe I'll do a TikTok or something. Who knows? But anyways, I'll, everybody have a good night. Hey, whatever. Hopefully I'll come back.